Let us learn an important life lesson from a small story. There was a carpenter who was very famous for his fine arts, and he was able to compete all his competitors, and he could sell all his carpentry products for double the price, right? Shows that famous he was. He has a child, and the son, was able to learn from the childhood whatever the father was doing. He was noticing, and he was a very clever boy. And the father also, noticing his interest, he taught all the minor techniques that he is following, and the son was grasping them quickly. So he also started becoming a very good carpenter. But one thing the father did not stop throughout the journey of his life is every time the son comes with a product, the father says, "Son, you have made an amazing product, but then there is a small mistake here. Next time you correct it." Next time the son goes with a product, again he says, "This is an amazing product, but then there is another error that you need to correct." So every time he makes some new product, the father comments on it, and that is correct. Every time there is an error that is also there in the product. So time rolls on, the son becomes, grown up, and now that he is one of the famous carpenters as well, and that he has grown so much now that he is able to compete his father. If his father is able to sell something for 1,000 rupees, the son is able to sell his products for 2,000 rupees, right? Double the time of income. Still now, the father did not stop commenting on the son's products. So whenever he makes a new product, the father goes and says, "Son, you need to still make changes on this. You need to still make changes on this," right? Now that there is an ego clash for the son. So the son could not tolerate this. So he thinks for a long time. And finally, he walks up to the father and, building all the courages, he says, "Father, now you know where I am and where you are, right? I am earning double the time than you. And I am the famous carpenter in this city, which means I don't need any feedback, right? I'm a fulfilled carpenter. I don't need your feedback anymore, right?" So hearing this, the father said, "All right, son, I will stop commenting on your products. Please go ahead." Now that the son is very happy that he doesn't have anybody who can comment on his products. And 3 months have gone very happily. And after that, he started noticing that his sales is started dipping. And all his products were sold from 2,000, it dipped to 1,500, 1,000, 800, and low. The moment it has gone less, the son was afraid. So he got the fear in mind. He went to the father and he wanted to check what went wrong. So the father smiled at him and told that, "Son, this happened in my life as well. When everybody told that I am the best carpenter in the city, I got proud and I stopped growing, right? From that time onwards, I started reducing in terms of my skills, and you became a competitor and you were able to earn double than me. And when you stopped listening to feedback and when you stopped growing, you also started stepping down." This is the very important lesson that we need to learn for our life, friends. Everybody think if we need to reach certain goal, then we are step by step, we are going up, and then we reach that goal. And what happens once we reach the goal? We need to set another goal, and then we need to keep moving progress. And if we don't do that, and if you want to be stagnant at one place, you will notice that slowly you start stepping down from there. So this cannot be avoided throughout, friends. So always that you need to keep in mind that either you go up on the steps or you go down on the steps in the life journey. You can't be stagnant somewhere. And if you try to be, you start stepping down unknowingly. Learn this, keep stepping forward towards your goals, keep achieving them, and win your life. Have a nice day.